Our predicted highs today are going to be right around 107 here in my Modesto, California tropical garden. Pretty darn hot, but it won't be long before cool temperatures invade my backyard. It's in the middle of September and we start seeing chilly weather in late October, early November. And you want to get all the fertilizer that you can into your plants in advance of the cold. There's a certain variety, a certain type of fertilizer I use to help to get my banana trees through our chilly winters and increase the fruit set in the spring and early summer. We're going to take a look at that, but first, if you like this channel, go ahead and hit the like, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. If you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comments section below. I know a lot of you have questions about growing bananas in the Central Valley. Feel free to ask. So let's take a look at this tree and I'll do a little explaining. Actually, we have several trunks, and bananas aren't really trees. They are more of an herb that is grown in from a corm, which is the actual part of the plant. It's underground. And what you see is above the ground, some people call a trunk, is actually leaf bases from the previous leaves that have died. And so it holds onto the leaf base. That creates the structure. Now, as you can see, my banana trees are, and I keep calling them banana trees, but they're actually more of a plant. So, as you can see, they're doing very well. No heat damage, and we have been very hot. Several days above 100, 110, 112. Take a look. We were 105 yesterday, and there's new growth, new leaves coming out. So a lot of people have been asking, okay, what do I do? What kind of fertilizer do I use to get these things through the heat and through the winter? Now you got to remember, temperature plays a part of this, and here in the valley we see a lot of chilly weather. As a matter of fact, the banana trees, the banana plants, will go into a dormancy. They just don't like to grow when our soil temperatures are below 50 degrees. So you want to make sure that you get the fertilizer into the roots now while the soil temperatures are still warm. You don't want to give them nitrogen because the nitrogen will just sit on the roots during the winter, and that's not ideal. However, I do use a certain kind of fertilizer that is without nitrogen, and it works really good helping the trees, the plants, make it through our winter. And also it gives the fruit bunches a boost in the spring and early summer. So the fertilization schedule that I have for my banana plants is I like to fertilize them with a nitrogen base, say a citrus and avocado type fertilizer, in the spring and in the summer. You want to water it in really good and keep the fertilizer away from the trunks, because the roots are actually very sensitive to direct fertilization, and you want to water it in very well. However, in the fall, you don't really want to add nitrogen, because in a month or so we are going to start getting cold and the plants can't use it. So what I do use is this material. It's called Sol-Po-Mag, and it provides sulfur, potassium, and magnesium. And as we all know, potassium is a very big component to bananas. You can throw your old banana peels down around your banana trees, but that's still not going to give it enough of that potassium to make it the fattest and the biggest bunches. You have to use a little bit of potassium. At least that's what happens in my backyard. So yeah, I use this Sol-Po-Mag. You can use whatever brand you want. I have no dog in this race. I'm not sponsored by this brand, but it seems to be good. And here's a new one that I just recently got. It is is made of 50% soluble potash, and I'm told is really good for bananas. So I'm going to give that a try. And again, I'm not being sponsored by either of these companies. So that's it. You want to put it on now so that it gets into the system and carries it through the winter. My name is Jeff. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like, the subscribe button, and notification bell. And if you have any comments or questions about anything about my channel or this video, you go ahead and leave it, and I will do my best to get right back to you. You have a great day.